Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Monday the 25th of October. This is just the monthly chart for Bitcoin and the stochastics here giving it a buying signal after making a new high here, and of course going through any old high normally sees some sort of profit taking and so on, so nothing new to see here. Let's go into the count. So on the weekly chart here, this is our primary count, so looking at this being bullish. Now it has made a new high through here, so it really puts the bullish count into play. Is it possible that the market can have a correction from here? Yes, it is possible, and we can have a look at that now, I think. So not that count, it's just another count, but this particular count I don't particularly like too much, because the trouble with this one is that the wave 3 count, wave 3 to wave 4 here, is actually 61.8%. It's not 38.2. So, but anyway, we've got to look at these sorts of things. So where's the 2-day count? So obviously you've probably seen this one here. This would be the expanded flat correction, and that would be wave 3 with an well, that can't be there. That would need to be, well, over here, still need to be over here for that, because we would still need 3 waves for the expanded flat, because it's a 3-3-5 structure. The point that it's taken out the top here means that it would need to come all the way down here and take out that low down, the A wave low here, for an expanded flat. But it's possible to have this up as an A and a B and a C wave up here. But the reason that I don't particularly like this one for is because the wave C here is really quite strong. If it was going to be wave C, it'd be a bit lazier at that point. But still, we need to acknowledge that 3-wave structure to the upside. And there we go. So moving in to this count here, this is our primary count, where we've got wave 3, wave 4, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1 and wave 2. It's also possible to have this as wave 3 here, and wave 4 having a shallower retracement coming back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree in there for that. So we talked about that last week, and we'll discuss all of this here now. Yeah, so that's sort of where we are on the daily charts. Let's go into the intraday. I'm not sure what charts I've updated here. So this would be this 4-hour chart would be from the low here of wave 2 of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 going up here for wave 1, and then an ABC pattern here for either wave 2 to pull back lower in this regard. So if we just took that from the 40,000 to here roughly, that brings us down into this space here for that wave 2, or the 38.2% is about here for this. So they're the two things that that we've got here for this at this stage. So let's go in and have a closer look at this move here, and to do that we can just go to the hourly chart. When we spoke last, we looked at, so we've either got it as wave 3 or wave 1 here. So last time we spoke, we could see that there was 1, 2, 3 here at least. I think there was 3 here, and we talked about that we could have 3 waves here and move up from that point, or we get a wave 4 and then we go down for wave 5. So that seems to be the case. So what we've got now is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down, and then we have this B wave to come into play here. Now this gap in the data here, this particular platform is a CFD platform from IG Markets, and I'm not recommending them, but what I'm saying here is that they do maintenance, so that's why that's been taken out on the Sunday, but not a lot of difference in the data there. But one of the things that was quite interesting, really, if I can bring across Ethereum for a moment, because Ethereum had a nice larger wave structure there. So if I can just bring Ethereum across, it's on the 4-hour chart here, but looking at this, there's also 5 waves up of 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 here for this. I can see that this market is sticking to the 4,000 much more here. It's reluctant to let it go. The 50-60% is down here, and we can expect the distance of this move here to the distance over here at minimum at this point. We need to see how this plays out. Now it looks like it's actually 3 waves there, but it's actually 5 waves. Little bit tricky to see unless you come into the intraday. So 1 and 2 here and 3 here, and then wave 2 was simple and sharp, so wave 4 sideways and complex. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down from the top. Then we've got we've got a better B wave here, you know, so we've got like an A wave, B wave, and coming down for a C wave. So we should make a new low coming down here. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, still more to come, whichever way we look at it. So so yeah, so what we can say for Ethereum, even though it looks like it's 3 waves there, it's actually 5 waves. So we'll look at this as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Now, that means we can go long above, bringing down that from that high, bringing it down to this high here for this. Now what if it was going to be a bigger bear market, we can see that this is 5, so we can have this down here as an A and a B and a C wave. It's a little bit small, I have to say, but then if it was going to be small, then we would need to revisit this situation here and keep building on top of this. But the important thing to do is to, well, I think that it's important anyway, is that, yes, I can extend this and, push it up here much further, but I think it's just important to acknowledge that we do have 5 waves here, and then work from that point. Now, if that's taken out here, we'll basically see that, well, that's a little bit small for a wave 1 to 2 here, so then we would look at this in more of a building process. Then we would look at that, but we need to move past this 5 waves first, and to do that we would need to take at least that top out there. So maybe it's just a small correction here and a larger correction on the Bitcoin here for this. This is also very small as a B wave here, so I've tried to look at also this too as possible all down. Well, look at this as 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 still doesn't play out here. All of 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, still doesn't fit, does it? So yeah, that's about the best fit. I just don't have a very good rally for wave B here. It's not like the Ethereum wave B coming into play here for this. Look, yeah, so the main point here is that all I can say is that we have 5 waves here, so we should get an ABC correction. It may even be possible that the B wave comes in over here as well. I don't think it's the case because Ethereum's already made its move in that regard, but it's possible that we could get this as an A and a B and a C wave here, and then down for 5 waves here. But I think what we can expect is that if we take this 5 waves here and copy that, put it on top of wave B, we should be down at the 55 mark at least, That's what I'm thinking. So we're not out of the woods yet. So having 5 waves down from the top can make this a top in play as such, you know. But otherwise we'll just see it as a correction. But as a correction, we still need this other 5 waves here. So it's probably likely that if I copy this here and look at this as wave, just remove these here. Looking for 1 and 2 here, and copy this for 3, 4. It could be something like that. We could even just get a little ABC to come into here as well. So the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave, because the B wave's so small. And don't forget with Ethereum as well, we don't have to come, we're already at least halfway down of that move there, so to speak, you know what I mean? So we do need to make a new low here, so we can expect new lows, but we just have to see, once we get this 5 wave structure in here, right, once we get that 5 waves there, then we'll see if we're going to get anything past that. We'll have to see if that's going to be the low, or do we get another 5 down at that point. So we need to see if this thing's going to grow, but we have to get past that 5 wave move here first. So we can get to here and it can go up, or we get this as 5 waves, we get another 5 waves here, and that could be it as an A and a B and a C. If we get another 5 here, then it opens up a bit of a can of worms and we'll be going deeper still at that point. So yeah, I think our next step is really just to see with Ethereum if we get that 5 waves down, and also too, we could look at this B to C here as 5 waves, or we could look at it as wave 1. So it's not finished yet. So yeah, let's just see that. Let's see what happens to this. We've got 5 here. That means we should be getting another 5 over here. So let's just say that we get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for this, right? So the important point for all of this will be this 5 wave structure. Anything past that, then we know that we're into a bigger correction at that point, and we would have to take it. So I guess the takeaway here is that we can have this as 1 or 3, or we could have it as wave C of B. So the expanded flat correction, we can't throw it out just yet. The point here though is that we have a clear 5 wave structure here. So that means that we should get another clear 5 wave structure over here. And then let's just see if we go past that move. If we go past that, then we'll be opening up further to the downside. But otherwise we'll turn and we go up at that point, which is probably the case, but we need to just work with the reality of whatever's happening at that point. So that's where we're up to at this stage. I think we're bullish. I think this is just a correction at this point, and we just need to monitor it, and it's not finished yet. So over the next few days, we'll just see how this C wave develops. Will it be a small one into 58 and then bounce at 58 and go up? Or do we look at 5 waves moving down here? So then we need to track those. Anything past that would open up a bigger picture to the downside. So we'll need to be mindful of that. We'll keep an eye on the other cryptos as well while all this is happening, but Bitcoin is leading the way, so we need to monitor that. So that's where we are at the moment, really. Yeah, we just need to work through this. Okay, cheers.